Oh, yeah.
That train ends badly because you got to MC, you got to feature, and you really got to learn how to MC to control a fucking show, and that'll catapult you up to fucking headlining when you're ready. Anybody who overdoes that,
you got to pay your dues.
You're going to pay your dues. So you can take that money. I would take it too when I was stupid.
Right.
When you're stupid and you're broke, you'll take that money and you'll do things you're not supposed to. One rule I learned off the bat: don't go nowhere you don't belong. Don't go nowhere where you don't belong. If I see you at a club and you come up to me as an agent and go, "Hi, I'm Vic, I'm really funny. What time's your set?" "I'm not here to do comedy. I'm here to support Jimmy Florentine." You know what? Go fuck yourself.
Right.
I want, there's just so many things that have gotten out of control, but in the long run, when you see the YouTubers and a lot of these guys, I wish them a lot of success. I really do.
Well, they found their niche.
But I know
for them.
that their success is not going to be with stand-up unless they go back to the grind.
Exactly.
I saw an interview with some young up-and-coming YouTube guy. Had to be like a year ago. Somebody sent me this thing because of that conversation. This kid's saying, "I'm going to do comedy differently," or whatever. Listen, comedy is comedy. Music is music.
Funny is funny.
Funny is funny. You're not going to change that fucking
Whether
combination.
you're clean, dirty, black or white, ventriloquist, impersonator, fucking Gallagher, Seinfeld, funny is funny.
Except for Yoko Ono. She couldn't make any good music ever. That was just fucking bad, Yoko Ono. Yoko Ono was just fucking bad. But it just seems that hard work has always been the key for me.
Absolutely.
And yeah, you're going to fucking skate at times. Listen, I've skated a ton of times. I'm skating right now. You know what I'm saying? But that shit, you're going to have to go back and do the work. I'm sorry. I love these things on Instagram. You know, your podcast is worth $1 million a month. Sign with us and we'll teach you.
They haven't a clue.
They don't have a fucking clue.
They haven't a clue. You got to be on stage. You got to bomb. Bombing humbles you. Bombing makes you better, you know? I love these guys. They come off stage. "Oh, I fucking killed." Meanwhile, all you heard were crickets.
Yeah, you never kill. Anybody who comes off stage and tells you they kill all the time.
Delusional. Fucking. It's sad. It's wow.
And thank God you get. See, that's the other thing you get. You get experience. You get experience how to deal with people, how to deal with different crowds.
Yep.
How to deal with. I was at a comedy show one time. A beautiful girl kept coming up every week in Seattle. Every week. 10 weeks she was there. Guys were offering her gigs. I'm sitting back there giggling my ass off because this chick wasn't any good. And they put her on a show one night, and I was part of that show. She went up there trying to be a feature act. She was up there 4 minutes, and some guy goes, "Show me your pussy. Just show me your pussy." Like that. This girl fucking, I saw it. She just lost consciousness. She put the mic in, and she walked off.
Wow.
And I never saw her on an open mic again.
Holy shit. How do you follow that?
No, it's not even the following. The thing I'm mentioning is how she thought she was ready to be a feature act after 10 fucking weeks.
Right, of course.
And I sat there and watched it. You know how many times I sat at one night I sat at the Comedy Store with one of these Montreal comics. This motherfucker.
Oh, just for laughs?
Yeah, he was doing comedy like 6 years and went up to Montreal and got like $1 million. And they decided to bring this motherfucker to the store. Like, the agents didn't know what they were doing.
Oh, boy.
He walked in with 9 Jews. You know those comics?
Oh, yeah.
When they come back from Montreal, all of a sudden those agents are following you, Jack. Oh, boy. They're tapping you. They're lighting your cigarettes. They're rubbing your shoulders. You got to see it. Oh, I had a friend that got a $500,000 deal. I knew when the deal didn't go through because he wasn't with him. Every time I saw that guy for 2 years, he was with my buddy. And all of a sudden I saw him one night. I go, "Where's your buddy?" "Oh, he had somewhere to go." 2 days later, the deal fell through at Fox. I go, "Ain't that a bitch?"
Wow. Please.
I saw a guy that was good looking, one of those good looking young comics that they fall in love with Hollywood. Oh my God, we love him. Guy never made a fucking nobody laugh. Maybe his sister and his mom. He fucking walked in with 8 Jews, and the Jews didn't check to see who was on the lineup. And Mitzi put this YouTube star behind Andrew. Dog, you should have seen the panic in his face.
Andrew's face?
No, the kid.
Oh, okay.
He had to follow Andrew.
Oh,
this kid's coming right from Montreal. They're lighting his cigarettes, rubbing his shoulders.
How did it go?
How the fuck do you think it went? How the fuck? And until you see that a million times. And let me tell you something. And you feel it.
You saw the life sucked right out of him.
Right out of him. I saw another kid that this kid just was a great wordsmith. But they were headlining him after a year at one of the top clubs, dog. And people were like, come on. And he kept sticking to him. And this guy paid Gersh. He brought him to Hollywood and did a complete showcase of him. But where they stopped first was the Comedy Store on a Sunday night. And I watched it. I watched him come in. Oh, yeah, we got the... And I went up to Mitzi, and I go, Mitzi, I'm going to bring this guy up. By the way, he's the next Bill Hicks. And she looked at me. She goes, really? Okay. This kid went up in the original room on a Sunday, dog. He went up there. He had the whole comic outfit, you know, the skull cap, the whole, you know. 3 minutes in, Mitzi was yelling from the back, get him off the stage. Bill Hicks my ass.
See, you saw all that. I never went to the West Coast. I never went to L.A.
But you saw it here.
Yeah.
What I'm saying, what I saw on the West Coast, you saw here.
Right.
Many a night at Caroline's when some guy walks in, ha, 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 ha.
Yep.
I just got a big, and they get on stage and they got to follow some fucking guy that doesn't know the meaning. He didn't get the memo. They're the Leonard Skinners of the 70s. They never got the memo when they opened up for the Stones. You know, you're opening up for the Stones, you got to do this and this and this and this. Leonard Skinner was like, we didn't get the memo.
Did he come off stage and say, I killed?
No, this kid fucking came off stage, and here's the saddest part. The people who brought him up weren't even walking with him anymore. He was walking 20 feet ahead of him, and they were walking behind him because they were too embarrassed. What a business,
because this is the business we chose.
And I see those situations, and I think of all these people that go somewhere before the time. See, you have, bro, you're the king, because you and me put the work in. I never had to look over my shoulder. I never had to worry about it. When I go on stage,
from my upbringing, it's for how you brought up. You know, I was taught a hard work ethic. I used to drive when I had the school bus. My route was in Staten Island, so I lived here in Jersey. I'd get up 4:30 in the morning, go over the outer bridge, go to Staten Island, do my run, and between runs, you got like a few hours till you pick the kids up from school. I would come back to Staten Island and do this like the outer bridge 4 times a day during the week. When I was booked at the Borgata, when Ray Garvey first put the Borgata Comedy Club in Atlantic City at the Borgata, I'd be booked there for 7 nights. I would be going back after my show, go back home, sleep 4 hours, get up, drive the fucking school bus in Staten for 5 fucking nights in a row. You think these fucking guys, you gotta break your balls, man. You just can't be giving it to you. You gotta work for it. You know?
It tastes a lot better.
And you can't learn this shit. You can't go to a fucking comedy school. Come on.
This is like prison time. It's time served, bitch. It's time served. This is time served. Listen, I remember I did an episode of Marin. Marin, he wrote an episode for Artie. And Artie told me he didn't want to do it. After he wrote it.
Artie Lang?
Yeah, he's like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to fly out to L.A. So, you know, I did it. And I'll never forget that day. Like, I hadn't acted in a while. Like, it had been like a window, like a year.
By the way, you were great in Many Saints to Do It.
Until I got shot.
I know. I don't want to say it in case anybody didn't see the movie yet.
No, who gives a fuck?
That fucking scared the shit out of me.
You didn't fucking see that movie yet after a year.
No, how did they do that? Like,
it was CGI.
He didn't